My main research area is food security, northern food systems, and health and risk communication related to those. When I came to Waterloo, that's when I first started working in the Northwest Territories. And so I started working with Brian Laird, who's a toxicologist. And then I became involved with Northern Water Futures and started working with Andrew Spring, collaborating on some of that work to figure out how we could build capacity in communities where it was needed and build these sort of northern food systems pieces dependent upon what the communities were interested in doing. One of the projects we have right now is there are these food processing trailers in 3 communities in the Northwest Territories. We're trying to see, okay, what kind of contribution can being able to process food in this trailer make to the community. Ultimately, we'd like to find out, is this impacting or improving food security? The impacts of climate change have sort of changed the animal sources that people have in communities. There's decline of caribou. Maybe there's these ways to adapt diet that people are interested in going. And then we are doing this on the land camp. It's based around water, so drinking water. So one of the main interests is finding out where people are getting their drinking water from, cost of drinking water, even in their homes, what things they want to know about water too. So water quality on the land, are they noticing things about water? Then also looking at what people are noticing with respect to climate change. That's where I find the food piece often comes in. When people talk about climate change, they often talk about food sources and how those are changing. And that's also where things like I expect people to talk about permafrost and fire and those pieces as well. And then the last piece that we're hoping to look at is this monitoring piece. So what are people already doing to monitor the land and to monitor the water, and also how they want things communicated. So if we have research evidence from the academic side, what do people want to know? How do they want to know it? How can we communicate that back? And how can we co-create some of this knowledge too? And collaborate, and so understand also the knowledge that people are gathering on their own. For me, one of the important things is understanding how as academics we collect information and how that corresponds to people's everyday life. Trying to tell their stories and make sure that those voices are heard, and make sure that the data that we're collecting are more accurate to what those perspectives are. And the importance of that to them. Making sure that we capture the importance of people's everyday life, I think.
Absolutely,
and that voice. And to me, that's great.
Absolutely.
For working in the North and working with Indigenous communities where that is the best way to make a compelling story.
Absolutely.
And we can still collect these data, these other data, to back up, in some more academic Western kind of ways.
Absolutely, yeah.
But to also have this other side.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Kelly.